Here we go. Going live. Late night. Mike Vice is live right now. A lot going on in the wrestling world. Was at Raw last night. See the Stranger Things Raw hoodie. Got a bunch of the Raw Stranger Things merch, but that was not a great episode. Let's wait for some people to come on in. Come on in. We're live. Let's go. Anybody got a question? Anybody got a suggestion? Comment? Whatever. Here we are. Now's the time to make it. Just got done watching NXT. That show will make you want to drink. It's a good main event, though. Guys, tell me what's going on here, man. I'm live. Gotta get some people in here. Gotta get some people in here. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who's in here? Who's in here? Come on, guys. What's going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. Who's got a question? Was not a fan. Look, last night, being at Raw, it's a lot of hype. It was all done up, the arena. Merchandise was great, but the show bombed, man. It was not a good show. The main event was very good, though. And I liked the opener, with Rhea and Io winning the tag titles, but no, I thought it was a very weak episode of Raw, especially because they had built it up to be something so much more, and it just wasn't. So the best part about the night was, and I don't watch Stranger Things, my wife does, but the best part of it was the Stranger Things merchandise that I bought because it looked cool, so I got it. So, but besides that, I thought I thought the I thought it was a disappointing Raw. So let's leave a comment here, question, ask me something. What are we doing? Come on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got in here? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Taking a few minutes out of my night before I get ready to go to bed. Say what's up to my subscribers. Over 26,000 of them. We gotta get that number up. I don't know if we gotta do a giveaway. I don't know what we gotta do. We gotta get that number up. Guys, I got shit to give away, if I'm being honest. So we gotta get that number up. But very excited about Revolution. Being invited to Los Angeles by AEW to cover the event, do it all over again, just like I did at World's End. It's a big deal. It's an honor because when they invite you like that and want you to be a part of it, it's a really cool honor. So that's how I look at it. So yeah, who's got questions? Questions about my experience in Brooklyn last night for Raw? General questions, wrestling questions. We're live, man. I went live for you guys. Come on. I kept my word. I said I'd be here live. And I'm live. Somebody asked me something, man. Shit's weird. Somebody asked me something. Come on. Gotta be something on your mind. What wrestling questions you got? For Mike Vice. Mike Vice is here. We're live. Give me something. What do we got? I got a lot of other AEW figures here that I gotta move into storage this week. I don't ever open them. I just collect them mint on card. So, got them down there. Just got a ton of miscellaneous shit just hanging around right now. Posters and shit. So, yo, love the title collection. Thank you. Is the great Kali dead or alive? Because I'm so confused. I mean, I never. First of all, you spelled Kali wrong, and I didn't hear that Kali died. What the fuck are you talking about, man? So we got a lot of other belts. Even on the floor, I told you tonight was NXT. We got the NXT title there, NXT Women's title, of course, SummerSlam belt, CM Punk belt down there. We got the two tag titles down there. We got Travis Scott's belt. Got a lot of things. The Cena farewell. Who will win in a fight, Jason Voorhees or Leatherface? You know what? I'm gonna give you. I'm actually not gonna be sarcastic. I'm gonna try to give you a real answer. I'm gonna have to go with Jason. I think Jason would win. Jason Voorhees. I'll try to be nice and give an honest answer. Whose fan are you? Um, I don't understand what you mean by that. I'm a fan of all things pro wrestling. So there you go. It's Jason. Okay, cool. It's Mike Vice. Nice to meet you. Anyway, I will cosplay as Jason. All right, just do that shit somewhere else, though, all right? Don't be bringing that shit to me, man. Who do you think will win in a match, Mark Henry or my dad? Oh, gosh. I never met your dad. I met Mark Henry a couple times. Cool guy. I don't know, man. What? Come on, ask me something else. What the fuck kind of questions are these? We're doing this shit again? You guys are pissing me off with these stupid questions. Come on. Certainly we have to have better questions than that. Do we have any adults that watch wrestling that want to ask me something about wrestling? Okay. Okay. So I got the other AEW title, the updated version right there. Actually waiting on the MJF side plates that are coming this week. I think I'll put them on. I was hoping they were going to sell the Triple B title, but they haven't put that on their website. The new car or I show speed? I don't know what that means. What, in a race or something? I show speed's pretty fast. I don't know. That's why his name is Speed, man. What a bunch of fucking weird questions. What else we got? Jericho at the Rumble? Listen, he better be. I was pissed that he wasn't there last night in Brooklyn. Being there, I was very disappointed leaving the event. Just like a lot of other fans were, to be honest with you. We were all chanting for Jericho the whole night. We wanted him. You know, we were ready. We were ready for Jericho to show up, but it just didn't happen. You know, one reason or another. And that's why I thought if you were not going to have Jericho last night, you should have had Braun Breaker win the title. Should have gave something to that crowd last night. I just thought, being there, it was thought it was a disappointing Raw. It's funny because the last Raw I went to at the Garden 2 months ago, I actually thought that was one of the better Raws I've ever been to. And 2 months later, not so much. But the Stranger Things merchandise was cool. Like I was saying, my wife watches Stranger Things. I don't watch it. Maybe I'll get into it. But, I got the hoodie on right here. This is cool that they had last night. And I got a bunch of other exclusive Stranger Things Monday Night Raw merchandise that I had posted a picture of on the YouTube. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I didn't think it was a good episode of Raw. I was very disappointed with the episode. What you guys got for me? Better, Roman Reigns or John Cena? Tribal Chief. Frank War says hi. Hi. This message is held for review. What is this? So I'm going to show the message because this person should be reported. Hey man, so I just jizzed into a girl's Stanley Cup and nobody noticed since it was PE. So the big question, why did I do it? Don't ask. Do I regret it? Pretty much no. You should be reported and you should not have an account on YouTube. And when I'm done with this live chat, I'm probably going to report you. Please don't ever send me messages like that. That is very weird. AJ Becky WrestleMania for the Women's Intercontinental title. Maybe it's very possible. It's very possible. I could see that happening. Who's been with the Travel Chief or James Bowie? Okay. Your sister's cunt, man. Stop asking me stupid questions. Anybody got some real questions for Mike Vice? Wasting my fucking time, huh? Motherfuckers wasting my time. Take a sip of my drink. You guys are pissing me off. Huh? Bastards are pissing me off. Ask me something. Who else is on here? How many people are watching this right now? Is there any way to know? The number always pops up after the video ends. Like sometimes it'll say 6 people are in the chat. How long have you been a fan of WWE? Too long. Too long. Please stop saying hi to me, man. This is fucking weird. Guys, do we have any real people in here to ask me a question? Who will win in a fight on Monday night? Priest or Nakamura? Well, I'm not a big fan of Priest. Yo, cool hat. Thank you, Gustavo. Who do you think will win in a match, Cody or Dustin? Well, they had that match at the first ever Double or Nothing, if you remember. Cody was victorious. I'll go with Cody. What else you guys got for me? Come on, any other questions? CM Punk, best in the world. He's a great performer. He moves a lot of merchandise. Gets a lot of eyeballs on the product when he's on. That's for sure. What else you guys got? Anything? What other wrestling questions? What else you got? 7 people? Shit, I'm wasting my fucking time with 7 people. What the fuck? The fuck's going on with this thing? So did you report him? Hey Ricky, can you go fuck yourself? Anybody have any real wrestling questions? Yeah, wow. Shut up. Guys, somebody ask me something about wrestling, please. Please. Wrestling questions. Looking for wrestling questions. This might be the last time I go live. I gotta be honest. This ain't going so well. But yeah, man, F you with the negative attitude, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Another message held for review. Dude, I'm gonna hide the message. Stop sending me weird, sexual messages. It's not funny. Yeah. I mean, how many belts do I get? More than I can count. So yeah, I'll be headed to LA most likely, right? March, take that trip. It's a very big trip to take all the way out to the West Coast to the Crypto.com arena for AEW Revolution to cover it and be a part of media. Okay, gonna hide that one, and I don't know how to report these people, but I keep getting some weird shit. I'm not answering anymore from you, man. You keep asking me questions, and your name is Prank War. You're pranking me here. Come on. Who else got some questions? It's late night with Mike Vice. Giving you my time. Did you watch WWE this week? Yeah, you could say that. All right. I mean, Who do you think will win a match? Braun, Roman, or Giant Godzilla? God. Oh, man. This is rough. This sucks. I was hoping for a good conversation about wrestling, but unfortunately, a lot of you guys are not serious. Do you have any serious people in this fucking thing? Come on, guys. I was looking to talk wrestling. I'm not looking to bullshit like this. Come on. My favorite was the Jimmy Uso and Jay. Yeet. Cool. What's that on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown? Oh, God almighty. Yo, what's up? I'm not gay. Okay, cool. I don't care if you are. Guys, I don't know what we're doing here. So, the guy Chris, I'm actually going to report right now. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, reported that guy. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. Nah, Chris, honestly, dude, you got, like, I don't know what the account this is, but, like, you gotta stop. Like, you're not allowed to be on here. You're done. Like, you're done. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, don't, guys, you can't send, like, it's fucking YouTube. I mean, we're talking wrestling here. All right. I mean, this is fucking stupid. Thought we were gonna have a great conversation about wrestling. As you know, I'm got another media credential for AEW Revolution. AEW invite me all the way to Los Angeles, California to be a part of the event. Very excited about that. All right, Chris, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna, yeah. Chris, shut up. So, anyway, that's it, guys. Just check my channel for wrestling content. I don't know why you guys are giving me such hate messages and some weird stuff that I can't even, like, show on here. No, I was here to talk wrestling. I thought we were gonna have a good conversation. I had an interesting experience in Brooklyn last night for Raw. But yeah, you guys are being weird about it. Oh, hey, that's a real person, Melanie. How you doing? How are you? Yeah. Some of you guys got to stop sending like weird messages. Like, look at this. Like, in all seriousness, guys, stop. Like, it's not like I have to keep hiding these messages. It's very weird. Like, we're here to talk wrestling, and guys are sending some weird explicit shit to me. So I'm gonna ask you to please. All right, this guy's getting. He's gone. God, I thought we were definitely gonna have a good um, wrestling conversation, but no, I didn't think Raw was that great last night, as I had mentioned. The Stranger Things merchandise was really cool that I ended up buying. Um, I thought the main event was solid, but no, no Jericho, no surprises, no debuts, no nothing. I really didn't think much of the Raw last night, to be honest. Thought SmackDown was even better than one in Buffalo this past Friday, but yeah, an overhyped, um, an overhyped Raw. It did not deliver. That's my opinion. Like I've been saying on here, I'm gonna be flying out to LA. Who do you have winning the Super Bowl? Sadly, my Jets are never gonna win it, so I don't know. But this year, the Broncos have a really great defense coming out of the AFC. NFC, I could see like the Seahawks or the Rams. It'll be interesting. Um, yeah, so I'll be flying out to LA in March for Revolution, like I had mentioned multiple times on this chat. I don't know who was here, who was not. Um, yeah, AEW inviting me out for Revolution to be a part of the media scrum again after the show, and you know they take care of it. They give me a free ticket and obviously a media pass uh, throughout the building, and that's really cool. It's really nice of them, and I'm very very excited for the opportunity. Are you only just going to go to Revolution or any other shows on the West Coast? Yeah, Melanie. I don't know. Uh, Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. If they'll have, I'm probably just, I would just probably fly into LAX and then just go to my hotel and check out a couple filming locations of Halloween in South Pasadena, and then try In and Out Burger for the first time. Never had that, so I'll do that, and then I'll probably just the only show I'll probably go to is Revolution. Probably just like hang out in my hotel. I don't really know anybody on the what like. I'm not gonna hang around the West Coast all that much. It's just there for the show. But there'll be a couple other exciting things that I'll probably do. But I don't think they'll be wrestling related. And then I'll just get to the building and pick up my pass and you know do the merchandise and just try to get a little bit of food and right to my seat and don't miss any of the action. That's the goal because those lines get ridiculous even for the bathrooms. It gets crazy at the AEW shows, like really crazy. Hey, thank you. Yeah, so stuff like that. Definitely want to try In and Out Burger. Never had that. I'm gonna go to some filming locations, like I mentioned for Halloween. Really excited about that. Um, Maybe I'll film some content for that. I don't think anybody wants to see that on my YouTube, but I'm probably gonna put it on here anyway. And yeah, stuff like that. I'm excited about. In and Out is pretty decent. That's good. I hope it is. I hope it's good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, what other wrestling questions we got? Do you think John Cena will ever come back into the Hall of Fame? I don't think he's. I don't think he's coming back to wrestle. I think he's a man of his word. The only thing I find very weird is, Gunther keeps saying that he made him tap out, but it's crazy because it's not like John Cena can get revenge or anything like that. He's retired, so it's like that's kind of weird, right? So he'll just keep saying he tapped out like a bitch, blah 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 blah. But Cena can't come back and do anything. So when do I think he's coming back? I think a lot of people will point to the Rumble, but I think maybe they save something special for Chicago for Elimination Chamber. You never know. March 1 and 2nd. I am skipping school to go to Monday Night Raw and Indianapolis. Nice. So was I reported. Dude, just please stop with the fucking stupid messages. Just ask me about wrestling. I don't even. Come on. Like, seriously. Why are you on my channel if you have nothing to ask me? Let's see what happens. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. I was also thinking Chamber, but my buddy says I'm dumb to think that. No, you got to think AEW really built its roots, especially in Chicago. So it would be interesting to have the inaugural AEW World Champion Chris Jericho return home to WWE in Chicago. Coming out of that would be a big thing. I think a lot of people are going to expect him to be in the Rumble, but if he's in the Rumble, he's going to have to get eliminated because he's not going to win it. But if he debuts at the Chamber, he can look really, really strong by coming out at the end or whatever. I think Jericho's going to have a feud with LA Knight. Now that 2025 is over, what goals, changes, etc., do you think WWE and AEW should have in 2026? That's a great question. It's probably the best question that I've ever been asked on any one of these. Very smart. So goals for WWE, they have to improve the quality of the in-ring content and stop getting away with basing everything they do off of nostalgia and hype. Changes. Advertisements are important to their business, but I believe WWE is being used by TKO as an advertisement vehicle for all these different other companies that they can push and keep making money off of. And I think that's watered down the product greatly. So changes, I think, for WWE should be stop giving us 4 matches on a PLA on ESPN, give us more and less advertisements. You can still make money with the stuff that you have on the ring and all that other shit. But right now it's an eyesore on the ring, and plus you're getting those commercials throughout the night, and that's terrible. AEW's goals should be to step up their production, to promote their stars better, like the WWE does, because I'll tell you, people like Rhea Ripley are unbelievable. Liv Morgan, unbelievable as stars. They are very over. Their merchandise goes very, very quickly. And they know how to market. WWE knows how to market their stars. AEW is not great at that. They have to do better, especially with MJF and Timeless Tony Storm, two people who I believe have the most crossover appeal in all of wrestling. Changes for AEW. I like that the pay per views are long because whether I'm at one or I'm home watching it, especially when I'm home watching it and it's one that's on a Saturday and I don't have to do anything the next day, Sunday. Um, I like watching a bunch of wrestling, so I can't complain that it's long. But when I am there live, people were mentioning the World's End crowd in Chicago as being a little dead. Well, I'll explain it to you. You know, after all those matches and you're sitting there for hours and it's just match after match, you need to find common ground. So I complain with WWE about too many advertisements, but I think AEW needs a little break in the action. If you're going to have the live crowd sit there through over 5 hours of wrestling, got to use the bathroom, you got to get food, but you also got to remember tickets are not cheap and you're there to watch the show. So you're excited to see these matches. I mean, do you really want to get up when Moxley's going to face Okada? No. You want to be in your seat, but you've already been there for hours. What if you have to use the bathroom at that point? During the Mixed Nuts match, I had gotten up to use the bathroom. I was like holding it in for hours. At some point you got to go. It's human nature. And yeah, so, but yeah, and so those would be the goals and changes. Melanie, that was a great question because it got me thinking and it got me talking about wrestling, which is what I love to do and why I come on here. So that was awesome. Thank you. Where can I watch AEW? I can't seem to find anywhere. Well, of course, TBS and TNT. And I have another. Guys, just stop with the price, like these messages that YouTube's asking me to either show or hide because I'm getting way too many of them and it's very weird. Like, I don't know if these are bot accounts or whatever, but just please just keep it within the confines of you're asking me things about wrestling on here. It's not like it's actually very creepy. Like, please, like all the other stuff like needs to stop. Any other questions? Would you like to know? Um, was I reported for my earliest message? No, but you know what? Honestly, you're about to be because you keep going on, and I'm actually really sick of it. So you're going away now. Goodbye. Oh, wow, Scotland. If you're from Scotland, that is really awesome. Thank you for watching. Hope all is well in Scotland. I think WWE is coming to Scotland this weekend, actually, for a house show. Hopefully, you get to go in Glasgow, I believe. So I just tell you one quick thing about the media pass that I got at World's End, and which I'm getting for Revolution, is so you kind of have people with AEW that are kind of watching you watch the show because they're making sure that you're engaged. You're there for a reason, and it's to report about the show and to know details. So they don't want to see people that are just texting on their phone and stuff like that. There was a guy in my row, he was texting a lot. and tweeting or whatever, it looked like he was missing a majority of the show. But I guess he has some sort of a following on social media that he has to appease, and I think people um, care a lot about that. I'm very grateful for the YouTube following that I have, because without the YouTube following, I never would have had the opportunities that I'm now getting and trying to break into the business any way I could. So, if you want the truth, that's what I'm trying to do, or else I wouldn't be traveling and making all these crazy trips, right? For AEW. I love to go. I love to go to the shows, but I'm used to going as a fan when I buy the All Elite experience. I sit ringside, I meet a couple of them, and that's great. But now this is very different. So you're kind of being looked at as someone that has to act, accordingly, like somewhat professional and stuff. So yeah. So I'll give you guys another minute. If anybody else has anything that I'm interested in answering, I will. If not, give you guys a solid just over half hour. And yeah. I have to like move some of these figures. I have the Mercedes figure lying around. Move this around here. I have every single AEW figure except I don't have all the Chase ones, but I have every single like unrivaled and unmatched figure made. And yeah, Penta's great. Penta's great. Yeah. So if anybody else collects figures, let me tell you, man, it's a fucking expensive hobby. Yeah. So I almost stopped collecting a lot of the WWE ones. Now I just have AEW ones because it just got too expensive. So is wrestling now in a bad place right now in general? What I mean is wrestling dying right before our eyes as we know it. No, not at all. No, I don't do any wrestling. No, wrestling's thriving. I mean, even as bad as Raw might have been last night, I mean, it was packed. People lined up to buy merchandise. Things were selling out very quickly. They're there, man. The tickets, people are buying the expensive tickets like myself and spending the money on the merchandise like myself, and they're out there, man. They're out there. So that's it, guys. This was the live chat. Tried to have a good conversation. Melanie definitely brought some great questions, so I thank you for that, and hope you have a great night. Thank you guys for joining me. I don't know if I'm going to be doing live chats anymore because I don't like some of the messages that pop up that are hidden. Very, very odd. Please don't send me messages like that. And please continue to follow. I'm going to have some really great content, especially in Los Angeles. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing my channel to people. Mike Vice is taking over. That's where we're going to do it. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.